What in the world? Y'all, YouTube is tripping. Okay, I'm here. Hold on. I'm here. Hey y'all, what's up? YouTube was tripping. So I'm not where did the day go? Too busy fussing with me all day long. That's where the day went. Hey, Jess Coco, how you doing, baby? All right, y'all, let's get ready to get into this. I had set up a live, and I don't know what happened with the first live I set up. So then I set up a second live, and I scheduled it for 6:40, and then it went live. I was like, YouTube is tripping. I don't know. But I'm glad the notification went out. I'm glad y'all are here. We're going to go ahead and get ready to get started. Because I got some stuff to do tonight. Can't be on here too long. Hey, watermelon sugar. Now what was I getting ready to do? I swear, my brain is gone. My brain. I never took a straight path nowhere. I had a so y'all saw it. I literally I picked up my phone and literally it was gone. I was like, I don't know. All right. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all for being here. I have no idea what I had picked up my phone to do, but I'm sure it was something important. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it was something that wasn't important. With that being said, thank you guys for coming in. All right, y'all, let's get this party started. I never took a straight path. I ain't slick about what? What'd I do? What'd I do? You'll be done with the book by this weekend, maybe tonight, child. It's good, ain't it? It's good. All right, hold on. All right, so welcome everybody. Mimi, Quintessential, Lock Queen, what's up everybody? New Jones, B-Long, what's up Star? I said B-Long, Below, what's up Star? Hey Alikala, y'all's in the house. What's up Star? I got 2 stars in the house. China White, nothing, never mind. I don't want you to cancel another live. Hey, Miriam Bailey. How you doing? Welcome, you guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome. All right. So, listen, I've been trying to get this Married at First Sight conversation all week. Hey, Tabitha. What's up, babe? Oh, yeah, Chicago in the house. Yes, child. Y'all's in the house, honey. Y'all is in the house. So, listen, this Married at First Sight stuff y'all got me watching. Look. Let me say this about Married at First Sight. First of all, I told y'all the whole concept of the show is crazy to me. Okay? The whole idea that you are literally so jaded on trying to find love that you like forget it. I just let somebody else find a husband for me. Y'all tell me who I'm supposed to marry, who I'm supposed to love, and I'll just figure it out the rest. That is crazy to me. And then of course these are people that, I mean, I hate to say it like this, but society's norm of what's beautiful. Right, this is society's norm. So they're all of these people are like bodybuilders and got beautiful bodies and good jobs, and I'm sitting here like, for real, you are so jaded with love at 28, 31, right? None of these people, I think the oldest guy is 39, that y'all just gonna sit down and be like, y'all just tell me who to marry. Just tell me who to marry. I'm like, how much they paying y'all? Okay. So we talked already about these 5 couples. So ain't no need me to go too deep. We only gonna talk about the couple that everybody care about, Chris and Paige. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? Hey, boo. Hey, Shay. Hey, Miss Baythang. Oh Lord. I ain't gonna put you on blast, but I see my best friend is in the room. I ain't gonna put her on blast though. But she in there, y'all. She in here, y'all. Wait a minute. Oh, hold on. This is what I was going. I was calling you earlier to tell you for us to talk about what we needed to talk about. But why? Why? I had said something. So last night, my best friend texted me something that, immediately pissed me off, right? Not at her, but just about a situation. And so I was telling somebody today, I was like, man, I was so mad last night. I thought I was going to have to slide on my Timbs and go out here and whoop a bitch ass, right? That was the conversation. Why that person was like, my best friend will understand how funny this is. Oh my goodness, that surprises me. I thought that you were, you seem so, calm and laid back. It surprises me you talking about going to whoop somebody's ass. I was like, so you know the 2.0 version. You don't know the original prototype. I haven't been waiting to put you. See, you told everybody who you was. I didn't tell nobody. I didn't say the name. Right. They don't know. Right. They don't know me like you know me. Right. Exactly. Anyway, it was funny to me. So we say the devil is a lie. What's up, Bap? How you doing? So I'm looking at this show. Hey, Tracy. I'm like, you gonna get me some of your treats? My back. I'm back, y'all. Can y'all see me? Okay, back. All right, cool. I don't know what happened. So, I lost my train of thought now. Okay, I'm back. All right. So we're gonna get back to Married at First Sight. So this whole Married at First Sight thing. So Chris and Paige. All right, Chris and Paige. Now, first of all, Chris, Paige is she's very religious. Very much God must have brought us together. God must have ordained us. I believe in what God's plan was. That's fine. I ain't gonna sit here and knock your belief in God. Okay. So they consummated their marriage that first night a couple of times without protection. Girl, are you a new kind of fool? You just met this man 4 hours earlier. Now, I know people do it all the time. They have one night stands. You meet somebody at the club, and I know it happens. I'm not going to sit here and act like it don't happen. But girl, like y'all married, you could wait a day to, get to know his middle name. You could wait a day or two. Then you did without protection. What the hell? Even people who meet at the club and get in a one night stand usually carry some rubbers. I'm just saying. So yeah, they're married for real. Yep. So okay. So the next day, he disappears. He told her that he was going downstairs to get the menu for breakfast. First of all, y'all at a hotel. You don't have to go downstairs to get the menu for breakfast. You know why? Because it's in the room. Because it's right there where the room service stuff is. You don't have to go downstairs to get the menu for breakfast. But okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay. He gone for like 4 hours. He finally comes back and he tells her he had a panic attack and he apologizes, but he just needed some air. She was like, okay, a panic attack from like, what's going on? Talk to me. I'm your wife now. And you know what irritates me about Paige? That conversation, the way she talks. Have y'all noticed that with every episode, her voice gets softer and softer? Because in that first episode, when she was talking about finding her husband, she was talking just like the rest of us talk. But every episode, she get, well, I mean, just talk to me. Just tell me what you're thinking. I'm your wife now. I was like, girl, you better put some bass back in your voice. So this fool says to her, I'm not attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you. I mean, you pretty, but you just not my kind of pretty. I mean, that's basically what he was saying, because he kept saying, you're pretty, you're beautiful, you're pretty, but I'm not attracted to you. I was like, wow. So immediately my thought is, if you knew you wasn't attracted to me, then why did you sleep with me multiple times, right? So she ends up going to, so the plan was that she was going to go to brunch with his family and he was supposed to go to brunch with her family so they could continue to get to meet, know the family members and stuff. So she goes to lunch with his family and she proceeds to tell his mama and his daddy and his auntie what he has said and the fact that they had sex multiple times, unprotected. I said, I don't know if I'd have felt comfortable having that conversation with some people that I don't know about something that personal. That's just me. That's just me. I get it, he a man, but I'm just saying. Anyway, he's supposed to be God-fearing and everything too. But anyway, child. So I don't. You know what? Moya. Listen, I think just like with a lot of other things, I think the term sex addiction is overused. I do think that there are people who have legitimate addictions, and sex can be an addiction. I don't think Chris got no damn sex addiction. I think Chris is just a hoe. So his family ends up confronting him like, why are you playing games with this woman? Like, first of all, she's a nice lady and she's beautiful. So what is wrong with you? Second of all, why would you do that to her? Like, if you weren't attracted to her, why would you sleep with her? He talking about something because I wanted to see if we had any type of sexual connection. So either y'all did have a sexual connection because y'all continue to have sex more than once, or y'all did have a sexual connection and you figure maybe if I keep going, we'll keep doing it again. Like if we keep having sex, then I'll find a connection. Is that what's supposed to happen? Child. So anyway, they end up talking. She forgives him and they gonna move forward with it. Now, rumor has it that that is in their contract that if one of them walks away before a certain date, then they gotta forfeit some money or something like that. So maybe that's part of the reason why she's staying. So they get to Vegas for their honeymoon. I'm sure because of COVID, they probably had to stay. They couldn't do nothing real ridiculous, like out of the country or whatever. So they went to Vegas for the honeymoon. They wake up. They in Vegas. They wake up the next morning. Mind you, they done had sex again. They wake up the next morning. Now he done found out that his ex-fiance, that he just broke up with 3 months before this, which I think he should have been eliminated from the project. I don't think that he should have been allowed to participate with the fact that he had literally just gotten out of an engagement 3 months before. But, you know, they producing the show, they creating moments, so whatever. Child, why he found out that morning that she pregnant, the ex-fiance, 6 weeks pregnant. Now, my best friend is in the room and she will tell you that I am no mathematician. I am not. I'm not a mathematician. That is not the talent that God blessed me with. But I know that 6 weeks and 3 months ain't the same. So if y'all broke up 3 months ago, but she's 6 weeks pregnant, I know that math don't add up. So you were still sleeping with her? Even after knowing you was going through this whole process and you was waiting to get a match and you was going to marry somebody? And then he ain't want to tell her. I was like, how you not going to tell the woman you just married that you about to have a baby? Like, what made you think that was an option? Child, it was a whole mess. I said, what is wrong with this dude? What is wrong with him? And actually, forget about him. What's wrong with her? Because let me tell you something. I don't care what money I had to pay. The rumor is that they got to pay $100,000 back. That's probably what they get paid to be on the show is $100,000. So basically, you forfeit your salary. But even if I had to come out my pocket with some money, I'd have started me a GoFundMe or something. I would have been on the first thing smoking back to Atlanta. You got to be you got to be some kind of crazy. I would have been on the first thing smoking. I think he knew too, Moya. I think he knew too. Because coincidentally, the day after you get married, you found out. Exactly, Abby. Exactly. Right. And Paige might be pregnant too because they ain't using no protection. I said, what is wrong with these people? Child. Then another couple, she want to party all the time. And she basically an alcoholic, okay? And all she wants to do is party. She basically was looking for a husband that would party with her, not ready to settle down. She looking for somebody that's going to go out and party with her. So they in trouble, child. They in trouble. Then another couple, he's 39, and he has an affinity for the 80s. Like, he is all about everything dealing with the 80s. Oh, my goodness. And that girl, the girl he married, don't know nothing about the 80s, okay? She has no contact. She has no connection to the 80s. She asked him what his favorite car was. He said a DeLorean. I immediately knew he was talking about Back to the Future, the DeLorean, Back to the Future. I immediately got the connection. She was like, a DeLorean? What's that? He said, you never seen Back to the Future? Oh, that's what that is? I was like, girl, you are in trouble. She never seen none of the Star Wars movies. I said, oh, you in trouble. You in trouble. I said, oh my goodness. Yes, child. How long does it take for pregnancy to form? Don't judge me. I have no kids. But if I have sex with a female Saturday night, does she find out? No, she doesn't find out on Sunday. No, sir. No, it doesn't happen that fast, sir. No, sir. It doesn't happen that fast. It takes it does vary, but it takes a while. A couple of weeks, at least. A couple of weeks. Oh, Lord. Alika, you never seen none of the Star Wars movies? How old are you, baby? If you don't mind me asking, how old are you, baby? Speaking of, okay, so since my best friend is in the room, if she's still in the room, she is a Star Wars fanatic. I was waiting for her to drop down. Same thing with Back to the Future. I was waiting for her to drop down when I said something about the DeLorean. I was waiting for her to be like, oh my gosh. She must be busy. But I remember, and this was before you could buy movie tickets online. This is when you just had to stand in line and wait and be the first one in line and hope the movie wasn't sold out, right? I remember us standing in line for the 10-year anniversary or the something anniversary of the Empire Strikes Back. It was like the remastered or something, and they were re-releasing it in the theaters. I remember standing in line with her to see it. No, Jonathan. No. What? No. No. Stop, Jonathan. If the last time if the last time they had sex was 3 months ago, she would be 3 months pregnant. You don't find out immediately, but you're still pregnant for that amount of time from the date of conception. You clearly did. What classes was you taking at A&T, Jonathan? And again, my best friend went to A&T, so she gonna say something about that too. What classes you wasn't taking the sex ed down to the A&T, was you, Jonathan? Yeah, you wouldn't find out the night of. You wouldn't find out the night of, but the date of conception would still be whatever that date was, that the little sperm made it to the little egg. That. Did you learn that at A&T? Hey, what's up, Xavier? Hey, Miss Twisted Tresses. Child. You know what, Shocky? You might know Jonathan. Y'all was at A&T at the same time. Y'all might know each other. Anyway, moving on. So that's Married at First Sight, y'all. Listen. Y'all got me watching this show, okay, that y'all ain't even looking at the reviews for. Y'all got me watching this daggone show. Paige deserves whatever Chris gives her. Listen, at this point she does, because at this point, you've been fair warned. Like, you've been fair warned. Killing me with the birds and the bees talk. Child, listen. I'm just saying. Stick to 90 Day Fiance, child. 90 Day Fiance is crazy too, but at least with 90 Day Fiance, these people at least at some point in time knew each other. They dated. They just only have 90 days to get married because they were in another country and they over here on that visa and they only got a 90-day window. But at least they dated and they know each other. Right. He was a history major. You were well, I ain't gonna say you're major, but you was in the science buildings. Why, after she said he wasn't attracted to her, does she keep? Right, that's what I'm saying, Jonathan. Like, self-esteem much? It's no way in hell I'm gonna still sleep with you. You done told me you're not attracted to me. Then he gonna tell her, after he done told her he was having a baby with another woman, talking about something, I find my attraction to you growing. Boy, don't do me no favors. Don't do me no favors. Yeah, it's coming on this weekend. A lot of shows didn't come on last weekend because of the Super Bowl. So like Real Housewives of Atlanta, 90 Day Fiancé. A lot of the Sunday night shows didn't come on because they didn't want to compete with the Super Bowl. Hey, Keisha, what's up? Girl, don't you need to take a plan B and keep it moving? Anyway, moving on. So, child, that's them. That is them. All right, so let's talk about a few of these other things we got going on. Like I said, I ain't gonna be in here long tonight because I have some other things I gotta take care of tonight. For those of you who hang out, y'all know the Lady Nika is making her return to YouTube tonight, so she'll be going live at 9:30, and then I'm doing the podcast. For those of you, Quintessential, you in the room. For those of you who have been waiting for TSC, the TSC podcast to make its return, we're going to be recording tonight. So episode should be up later on tonight, if not tomorrow. We're supposed to be getting together tonight and record. So that's why I got a couple other things to get. And y'all know Friday night is Friday night. We have T.S. Madison making her debut as a judge on RuPaul. Y'all know I got to be front and center for that, honey. All right. So Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake apologized to Janet Jackson and apologized to Britney Spears. He said that he that he what do you say? He let them down. He disappointed them. He wasn't there for them when he needed them to be. He realizes now that the industry is geared towards white men and that he did not in the moment understand his privilege and that he should have stood up for Janet Jackson and for Britney Spears, and he didn't do it in the moment. And he realizes now, looking back on it, that he had the privilege, but he didn't realize he had the privilege at the time. And so he is owing them. He has issued them an apology. Now, this is what I want to know: what he apologizing to Britney for? What he do to her? We're gonna get to Janet in a minute, but what he do to Britney? That's what I want to know. He is only apologizing to our African-American queen because of the Britney. Okay, I figured it had something to do with this Britney documentary. Hey, what's up, father? Hey, Chet. That's my father in the house. You're not here for... I know you are not... Listen, Chet is a Janet Jackson stan, honey. A Janet Jackson stan. And I already knew you wasn't going to be here for it. But, all right, I haven't looked at the Britney Spears documentary. I want to watch it. But y'all know it's on the list, okay? So I do want to watch it, but I'm like, so in the documentary, what is exposed? What did he do to her? Oh, he dogged her? When you mean dogged her, what? He cheated on her? Like he cheated on her, dogged her? I mean, I remember he wrote the song Cry Me a River, but they was like 19. Ain't nobody mad at you about that. We mad at you about Janet. Ain't nobody mad at you about what you did to Britney. Don't nobody care. Didn't nobody even know. You publicly dogged Janet. Like everybody knew. Ain't nobody know nothing about what had gone on with you and Britney until now. Don't nobody care about that. Let's get to the Janet, okay? Oh, he cheated on her. He talked about her like a dog. Well, okay. Hey, El Teddy. Yeah, you a stan too. I know you a Janet stan too. So he cheated on Britney. You know what? This is how I feel about the situation with him cheating on Britney. That is par for the course. Y'all was in a relationship. Y'all was young. You cheated on her. Allegedly, she cheated on you. Don't nobody care about that. Let's get back to Janet. Sir, it took you 20 years, 2 babies, a marriage, and some more stuff for you to realize that 1, you had white privilege, and 2, you had done Janet Jackson wrong. We can take white privilege out of this altogether. I mean, and just, you didn't have to know that you had white privilege to know that what you did to Janet was wrong. Like, that didn't have nothing to do with white privilege. I mean, the fact that the industry did not blame you and blamed her for everything, that may have been white privilege, and that's fine. But you allowing it to happen wasn't about white privilege. That was about you being a coward and taking the easy way out, saying, whoo, I'm glad nobody blaming me. Let me go on over here and get with Timberlake in the studio and make me an album and keep it moving. That's what that was. That didn't have shit to do with white privilege. The privilege was the fact that nobody blamed you. But you didn't need to know you had privilege to know that you was wrong and allowing her to take the blame. Come on, man. Come on, Jay. I'd rather, you know what? I wish you had just never said nothing. You know, sometimes apologies are just too late because at this point you sound stupid. My white privilege and I didn't realize it. Boy, bye. No, not here for it. Not here for it. Right, he didn't catch nothing. Justin Timberlake walked away scot-free from that whole debacle. And sometimes I just wish people would just shut up. You know, ignorance, just shut up. Just shut up. It's not the point about him blaming Janet Jackson. Nobody said he blamed Janet Jackson for anything. It's not the point of that. The point is he allowed the narrative to be spun. Listen, let me tell you something. You are not going to convince me that he did not know and he wasn't in on that whole situation. And the fact that when it went down, he allowed her to take all the heat instead of saying, you know what? It was something we planned. It didn't go the way we thought it was going to go, you know. But literally, you were the one that literally ripped the shirt off of the breast and you walk away. Whether it was an accident or it was planned, the fact is you allowed the narrative to be spun and you didn't speak up. No, Abby, both of them were adults. Justin Timberlake wasn't no 5-year-old child. They were both adults. They were no ma'am. No. They were both adults. Justin Timberlake was not a child when that went down. No ma'am. What's up, Zap? How you doing? Don't get me started on Justin Timberlake, culture vulture. Well, see, that's a whole nother conversation about that with the culture vulture. I truly feel like everyone involved made a big deal about Janet's titties. Everyone involved acting like, but that's not, again, Xavier, that's not the point either. The point is, at the time, it was what it was. Now, we know people, I mean, it's just like with everything that evolves, you can look back on something with 2021 eyes and be like, I mean, we could look back on Elvis Presley getting kicked off of the Ed Sullivan Show because all he did was grind his hips. I mean, it's all relative to what was acceptable to society in that moment. So that's not the point. The point isn't whether it was a big, it wasn't a big deal. That's not the point. The point is when it happened, Janet took the whole hit and Justin walked away and he was in on it. He was a part of it and he didn't stand up or take up for her. No, he didn't blame her, but he didn't take up for her either. Right. And when thank you, y'all. When he did speak up, he did put it all on her. I didn't know that was supposed to happen. I didn't know that was supposed to happen. Chronologically adults, but Janet had more clout and pop influence. Right. Janet had to pay a fine. She was banned from all these different places. Sponsors canceled on her. All of that happened to her. And you have and T Lounge, I'm not even gonna argue that. If people felt like it was inappropriate at the Super Bowl, I'm not even arguing whether Janet was right or wrong for doing it. I don't care. That ain't even my issue. My issue is Justin was a part of it and he allowed it to continue to move on as far as it did. Bette Midler dragged Justin on Twitter. Oh yeah. I love Bette Midler. Bette Midler be giving it to people on Twitter all the time. I love her. Right. Janet was blackballed behind that. She was absolutely blackballed. See, okay, y'all have to be in my age group or around it to understand who Janet Jackson was in that moment at the Super Bowl, where her career was in that moment at the Super Bowl, and understand the seriousness of the fallout and the hit that her career took. And the fact that her career went down and his career went up, yet they were on that stage together. They were singing a song together. Matter of fact, it wasn't even Janet Jackson's song. It was his song. She invited him to perform with her at the Super Bowl. It wasn't even her song. I mean, it was a duet, but I believe it was his song. I think she was the feature. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chat and L Teddy. Correct. I know one of y'all will correct me if I'm wrong, but so I'm like, anyway, it's a no for me, dog. Right. It was his song. So anyway, yeah, it was definitely. I mean, the fallout was way serious. Right, MTV stopped showing her videos. Sponsors pulled out, canceled. She had to pay a fine, because CBS got fined, and so she had to pay a fine. It was a lot. It was a lot, and I remember she was uninvited to the Grammys, and if it wasn't for Luther Vandross, and correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. Luther Vandross, I believe that was after he had his stroke, and he was coming on the Grammys. That was going to be like the first time he was making an appearance since he had his stroke or something like that. And if correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I remember, he told the Grammys, if Janet ain't coming, I ain't coming. But she was uninvited from the Grammys that year. You know what? Loving up peace. Exactly, T Lounge. That's what I'm saying. It was planned. I believe it was planned. But I believe that Justin Timberlake was in on it. So when she took the fall out, he should have been right there with her. Oh, thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, my father. Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, they all own, CBS, Viacom, MTV, VH1, BET, yeah, child. Now, I don't know if back then BET was owned by Viacom, because I would have to look at the years and find out what year they bought Viacom, that Viacom bought BET. I don't know, because that was so long ago. But if you were watching that Super Bowl, we all remember that Super Bowl. And I remember I was, and that was when, back then they were TiVos. They weren't DVRs, they were TiVos. And everybody didn't necessarily have a TiVo, but where I was watching the Super Bowl, they had a TiVo. And I remember, because it went so quick, we kept rewinding it like, no, that's a nipple. Oh no, that really was, you know what I mean? Like, we kept rewinding it like, you know, like, is that really, did she really show her breast? MTV was purchased by Viacom then, and then BT. Yeah, I know. Yeah, MTV was, but I'm not sure when Viacom bought BT. But I know she was off of VH1. I mean, I know she was off of MTV. That's because, listen, this is how I know that it was planned. Two reasons. One, it had decorations on it. Two, the whole week they have been hyping it up. Oh, right. See, best friend still in the chat. She remember, right, when we were watching the Super Bowl, we kept rewinding it. And remember, wait a minute, Shocky, remember we called Raymond, we called her uncle, because we knew he had a TiVo too, and they was rewinding it too. Like, yeah, we saw it, and they were we kept rewinding it. Like the rest of the halftime, like, that's all we kept rewinding it. Yeah. So anyway, so Justin, we're not here for it. Moving on. We done. We done with you, Justin. Moving on. You could have kept that little sorry ass apology. It's about 20 years too late. Ain't nobody trying to hear that now. And as far as Britney and the documentary, I'm gonna have to go look at the documentary, but I'm sure Britney would have appreciated that apology 20 years ago too, child. I mean, because if I remember correctly, when they broke up, everybody blamed her and said she was the one cheating. And that's when he did the song Cry Me a River. And in the video, he had a Britney Spears lookalike in the video. And in the video, she cheated on him in the video. And I remember he did an interview, and even his mama was talking about how bad Britney treated her son. I remember that. Yeah, you owe her. If you was the one cheating on her, you owe her an apology too. Oh my gosh. He don't still have it saved on the thumb drive. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Child. Right. We still waiting on Mr. Moonvez's apology for his stuff. Anyway, moving on. So Kevin Hart got swindled out of $1 million by a 29-year-old stylist. Y'all celebrities, y'all won't get enough of letting people just have access to y'all's money like that. Allegedly, a stylist that had been working with Kevin Hart, I guess he had access to Kevin Hart's credit cards because the stylists do go out and buy clothes or borrow, get clothes for people. And so I guess they do have to have access to something. But here's what you would have access to. If you working for me, you're going to have access to a prepaid credit card with a certain limit on it. I'm sorry. How he run up $1 million and did nobody know? Nobody caught it. $1 million? And it didn't, no alarm went off, no bell went off to say, excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Nobody called Kevin Hart. Hell, if I go to Florida for the weekend, my bank might cut off my card and be like, you ain't tell us you was going out of town. We don't know that's you. Like, damn, I'm just at Applebee's trying to get a couple of appetizers and a drink. Damn, I got to call the bank. Right. That's when you have a bunch of millions. But, yeah, clearly. But it still should be like some sort of safeguard to make sure you're not taking all the money. Damn. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't have the stylist name in front of me, child. Kevin Hart stay getting scammed. Well, right. See, Golden embarrassing me in places. I was like, because where was I one time? I know it happened to me in Florida one time, but it happened to me somewhere else. It happened to me in Florida, and it happened to me somewhere else. And I was like, so I had to call y'all to let y'all know I was going out of town. But I bet you what I do now. I bet you every time I'm going somewhere now, I'll be letting them know, listen. Child, Oprah tried to tell the kids, don't rubber stamp nothing, keep track of everything. She sure did. Oprah told y'all that Bill Cosby said it too. Bill Cosby said, because I never forget. Bill Cosby was on the Oprah Winfrey show. And somebody said something to him about it. He said, listen, about signing his own checks. And he was like, no, I signed my own checks. He said, I signed my own checks when I ain't had no money in the bank. Why wouldn't I sign my own checks now? He said, I signed my own checks when I didn't have no money in the bank. Okay. And I remember Oprah, when she was talking to Toni Braxton, she told Toni, she said, because Toni tried to say, well, Oprah, you're busy. You know what it's like. Oprah said, no, ma'am. She said, I sit down at the end of every month with my accountant and I go over every transaction. She said, that is a standing appointment every month. I go over every transaction. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, I don't understand. Oprah said, no, I don't understand. Oprah said, I didn't even know Gucci made silverware. When Toni Braxton had that Gucci silverware, she said, I didn't even know Gucci made silverware. My cousin came to visit me out of town a few years ago, and her bank wouldn't even let her order us a pizza. Okay. He sure did. Bill Cosby sure did tell Oprah she better sign and read every check. Oh, I didn't realize that, Shannon. That got canceled too. Janet had a chance to play Lena Horne, and that. Oh wow, yeah. See. Tony had a horrible contract, and y'all, we're not doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't talking about her noses. I ain't doing that with you. Yeah. All right. What time is it? Okay, so shouts out to Eugene Goodman. If you guys remember, Eugene Goodman is the Capitol Hill police officer that not only redirected the crowd away from the Senate chambers on January the 6th. You've seen him in the video running with the police with the mob chasing after him. And when we first saw the video, we was like, oh my gosh, like they got that black man cornered. But we found out later on that he was purposely making them chase him because he was running away from the Senate chambers. And then we found out this week during the impeachment trial that he also possibly saved Mitt Romney's life because Mitt Romney and his security were going down the hall. Well, Capitol Police were going down the hallway where the mob was at the other end, and he redirected them and told them turn around and go back. And so he possibly saved Mitt Romney's life. And so he received a Congressional Medal of Honor today. After the impeachment trial was over, he received a Congressional Medal of Honor. They better run him some. Well, he got a promotion. He got a promotion. He is what is his position now? He's like right underneath the chief. He's not the only one on that level, but he's y'all know I don't know ranks like that. But you know, they have an acting chief of Capitol Hill Police, a black woman, after the Capitol Hill Police chief resigned after January the 6th. So there's a black woman in that position, and he was promoted to he's like a deputy chief or something like that. So he was promoted, and he also escorted Kamala Harris on Inauguration Day. Now, I don't know if he's going to become a part of her permanent security team, but he did escort her on the day of inauguration. Now, I don't think he could, no, because that's Secret Service. He's not Secret Service. So that was probably just for, you know, for what he did. No, Lauren, I'm probably not going to watch that movie. Sorry. I'm going to be honest with you. I saw the previews for it during the Salt and Pepper movie and during the Wendy Williams movie, but I'm probably not going to watch it. I'm not. Probably. Yeah. So I know what you're saying, y'all. Hopefully it's some coin to go with the promotion. I hope so too, but I definitely appreciate the fact that he's being recognized. Definitely smart thinking, under fire. Certainly saved some lives. It could have been worse. So that's great. I do want to hold on. I do have one more thing, and I don't even know why I want to have this conversation, because I already know where this is about to go, but let's have a conversation. So, oh Lord, do I even want to have this conversation? Okay. LaToya Ali from the Real Housewives of Atlanta and YouTube. She was put under fire because some comments that she made in the past about some friends of hers or ex-friends of hers have come to surface, and people are now accusing her of being a colorist and a racist because she called a former friend Donkey Kong Lips and what did she say? Donkey Kong Lips and something else. She called her ugly, but something else. Something about Donkey Kong Lips and something else, child. She did issue an apology, so forth and so on. Y'all, you're right, El Teddy. You're right. I'm not doing it because I already see where this is going. No, I ain't doing it because y'all, abort mission. I do abort. I'm aborting that mission. I changed my mind. I didn't put it in the title for a reason. I abort mission. I changed my mind. I'm done. Moving on. So so the impeachment trial ended today. Now, again, let's be clear. Donald Trump is not going to be convicted, okay? Just get it out your head. It's not going to happen. But I do feel like the prosecution, a.k.a. the Democrats, put on a good case. Now, the only thing, I was looking at MSNBC last night. The only thing that I wish they had done that they didn't do, I'm sure they had a conversation about it. I'm sure there was a debate and so forth about it. I'm sure it was. I wish they had brought out some witnesses. I wish that they had gotten some of the QAnon people that showed up. I wish they had asked some of them to testify. Give them some immunity. Shit, you ain't gonna put them in jail no way. Go on, give them some immunity and let them testify to the fact that, because so many of them now are saying we were there because Donald Trump asked us to be there. We stormed the Capitol because Donald Trump told us to. We absolutely thought that we were following the directive of the president, and we thought we would be okay. Like, we don't even understand why we got arrested. Like, I really wish that they had gotten some of those people to testify. Again, not that it would have changed the senators' minds that have already made their mind up, but just for the American people to really, truly understand how deep this went. You know what I'm saying? I wish they had gotten some of those Capitol police officers, some of the ones that got injured. Let them come and speak about what happened and how, like, they showed us the body cam footage. I wish they had showed us, like, the person whose body cam we were looking at. Let him come testify. Let him walk through what we're seeing through his eyes. This is your body cam footage. Walk us through what we're looking at. Again, would that have changed Ted Cruz's mind? Absolutely not. We already know, right? But just for the impact of it, I don't know. I don't know. Did you see that IG post where the lady commented on the Gorilla Glue situation that says she saw a picture of Michelle Obama on the label and wanted to look like her? What? What? I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Maybe I need to understand that in context. Xavier, the answer to your question is I don't know. I mean, the legal answer is I don't know. I mean, not the non-legal answer, I should say, is I don't know. You just texted it to me? Okay. Oh, well, all I had to do was see a picture of Karen. Okay. So a white racist woman said that was Michelle Obama on there calling Michelle Obama a gorilla. Okay. I'm not even entertaining it. Do I think that some of those people could sue? Here's the thing. In this world, you can sue for anything. You can sue for anything. So can they sue? Yes. Will they win? I don't know. Were the Blue Lives Matter people, child? You know, all of that is subjective. You know that. Hell no, I'm not watching no My Celebrity Dream Wedding. Nah, I ain't watching that one. No, ma'am. That's one that'll pass me by. Nope, I won't be watching that one. Hey, Dre, what's up, boo? Yeah, that one will be passing me by. I will not be watching Celebrity Wedding. Blue Lives Matter only matter to them when they're talking. Right, exactly. That's all they care about. Oh, the Southern District, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I really think that they will, because you see Georgia, this investigation in Georgia is heating up. That's heating up, that whole, with that phone call in Georgia. I watch and review Queen Sugar. So I'll be reviewing Queen Sugar. El Teddy reviews Queen Sugar, and of course, you know, James Caldwell, aka Spill It Boy TV, aka Mother, he reviews it as well. So yes, I will definitely be reviewing next week Queen Sugar. I cannot wait. Delilah, listen, this is what I'm gonna commit to Delilah. I'm gonna watch the first episode and I'll let y'all know from there. I'll watch the first episode and then I'll let y'all know once I watch the first episode if I'm gonna review it or not. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off of here, but don't forget, those of you who follow Lady Nika, she will be coming back to YouTube tonight at 9:30. She's been off YouTube for the last month or so. She has been getting some things taken care of, and so she will be back tonight. So you guys can check her out at 9:30 over on her channel. I I need to talk to El Teddy about a teacher project. I'm not sure when we're going to do another one, but I think maybe sometime between now and Tuesday, me and him might be able to get together and get a teacher project out to you guys. Don't know what y'all going to get tonight. Yeah, Nika's, yeah, I can't wait. And if you follow her on Instagram, you got a little bit of a sneak peek. She dropped a few on Instagram, so you got a little sneak peek over there. I don't know what y'all gonna get tonight because, like I said, at 9 and later on tonight, I'm supposed to be doing the podcast, and then at 9:30, I'm gonna be over on Lady Nika's channel for a little while. So I'm not sure what all I'm gonna get uploaded tonight, but I'm gonna try to get y'all some stuff. Thank you to my mod who's been dropping my Avon link and my Cash App. You guys, again, y'all know I don't ask, but if you choose, it is appreciated. And y'all go over there and y'all check out y'all go ahead and y'all check out the that Avon link. Y'all go and check out that Avon link. Y'all better get y'all that Skin So Soft. Listen, spring will be here before you know it. Y'all gonna be wishing y'all had lubricated y'all bodies all winter long. I'm just telling you. Y'all gonna wish y'all had took care of your bodies. I'm just telling you. That's all I'm saying. You are so welcome, Moya. And I don't know what happened with my video yesterday over on the other channel with the book, but that'll be up. I already re-recorded it, so I'm gonna upload that when I get off of here. So I can promise y'all that that's gonna happen. Chapters 10, 11, 12 of Indigo will be uploaded. What you say? What that say, Shocky? Nah, I finished the book by accident, girl. The book is good. You can't help it. I ain't mad. Like I said, I had to stop myself because, again, I don't want to read ahead because I already know, but I don't want to refresh my memory on stuff, the little details that I might have forgotten because I don't want to say stuff that hasn't happened yet. But we'll be finished by next week. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. You just got here. But I will see y'all probably tomorrow because it's supposed to be ice, freezing rain and ice and all that other stuff tomorrow, child. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.